I'm Felix Gerard. I'm about to explain advanced team offense and advanced team defense playing basketball. First thing I'm going to explain is a defense. The defense I'm going to explain today is 2-3 defense. Basically, you have your two guards up top, like so, and then you have your three, which is your small forward, playing out here, your power forward, which is your four, playing there, and then your big center in the middle. Basically, a 2-3 defense is a zone defense. So pretty much, if the ball's up top, up here, and the person on offense tries to penetrate, your two guards up top squeeze down to here to stop him from making a play in the paint. Now, if the ball swings, if you swing the ball over here to this guy, basically your defender shifts over to here. This guard on the other side shifts to the middle to cover his slack where he was. They basically replace each other. And then this guy shifts down, this guy shifts over, and then your center shifts a little bit over. Very, very simple when playing a zone defense. Now, basically, now if you shift the ball all the way to the corner, so if the ball's all the way in the corner over here, basically your defender here gets out on him. This guy right here shifts down right here. Like I said from last time, he shifts over, he shifts over, he shifts over. Pretty much in a zone defense, all you're doing is playing your zone. You're playing the passing lanes. That's all zone defense is. You're going to get your hands up. You're going to play big. And you're going to play your zone. And you're going to play the passing lanes. So, for example, to continue on this 2-3 zone defense, if the ball starts here at the top and he doesn't penetrate, these guys don't squeeze, but he makes a skip pass all the way across court to here. If he makes a skip pass all the way across court to there, all that's going to happen is he's going to guard, he'll shoot down and play that passing lane zone, he'll slide over, play here, he'll slide over, play that passing lane, and he'll slide over all the way and play underneath the goal to where there's no backside cuts, there's any backdoor cuts to the goal for an easy layup. That's why the backside player down in the post is always going to play the goal to where there's no backdoor cuts. That's basically a zone defense. Now, I'm going to teach an isolation offense. Pretty much in an isolation offense, you're going to have your point guard up top. You have your point guard up top. Isolation means that you're going to isolate your point guard by himself to where he can make a play. Because usually when you call isolation, or when a team calls an isolation offense, is when you have your most athletic player is your point guard. Basically, you're going to isolate him up top by himself. You're going to have your two guards, well, your shooting guard on a wing, your small forward on a wing, and your two post players on the inside. Pretty much what's going to happen on isolation is he's going to try and take, your point guard is going to try and take the defender off the dribble to the paint. When he does that, he takes the defender, I'll draw a defender in red. He takes your defender off the dribble and he takes it to the paint. What's going to happen is Just say the defense is playing man, and you have a man guarding him and a man guarding him. On this isolation, when he attacks to the goal and he beats his man off the dribble, what's going to happen is this defender is going to commit, this defender is going to commit. And what's going to happen is you're going to leave both these guys in the paint wide open for your point guard to make a pass, easy layup. Simple as that, off of isolation. To go off that isolation, to continue off of the isolation play, you have your point guard up top. You have your players in their position. Now, if you want to run isolation, you call isolation. But the point guard cannot beat that defender off the dribble. In isolation, you can call for a screen. In doing that, calling for a screen, one of your two inside guys up here are going to come screen down. Like so. Screen your man for you to come around the screen. When you come around the screen, your screen guy is going to roll down like so. And you can either get him off the pick and roll, or you can pass it to the corner over here. And once you pass it to the corner, this guy can either shoot if he's open, or you can pop back out right here. Once you make that pass across, you can pop out right here. He gives you the ball back, and y'all rerun the offense. An isolation offense is a very simple offense. It's for beginners, but you can run an isolation offense and make things more complicated. You can run a lot of things off of an isolation offense. All right, going off that isolation offense to make things a little more advanced, what you're going to do now is you're going to have your point guard up top. You're going to have your shooting guard up here play up. You're going to have this shooting guard play right inside the paint. Well, small forward play right inside the paint. You're going to have your power forward play up over here. And then you're going to have your center play down here. What's basically going to happen is point guard, isolation, he's going to take the guy off the dribble. When he takes the guy off the dribble, let's say he takes the guy off the dribble to the left side. He takes him off the dribble and he goes in the paint. What's going to happen is this guy's going to commit. This defender over here is probably going to commit to stop him from going all the way in the lane. What happens from there is if he really does commit, which sometimes they won't, sometimes they will, depending on how good the defender is, if he sees it. If he doesn't commit, then he continues going to the lane, the point guard. But if this defender commits all the way over here to this point guard attacking, point guard kicks it out, 3-ball all day. But if he doesn't commit, he continues to the lane. What happens now is your four is going to commit this way to the middle. What's going to happen is your center is going to move over here. What happens from here, if he can't do anything in here, when he gets right here, all he's going to do is he's going to kick it over in the middle to the power forward. Because your power forward is going to come here. What happens is if he can't get anything right here, if he gets stuck, he gets it to his power forward in here for a jump shot. If that doesn't work, he can run it back out here, run the player again. Or if you can take it all the way to the goal, your point guard off the dribble, beats your guy off the dribble, takes him all the way to the goal for a layup. The only reason why I'm putting the power forward in the middle, because a lot of your power forwards like shooting mid-range shots. Jump shots all up inside of here. Your easiest shot is a straightforward shot, like a free throw. So when he attacks all the way into the goal, like so, if he can't make a layup, everybody's going to be facing the goal. He drops the ball back to the power forward to shoot a jump shot, which most of the time that won't be open. This won't be open. But the reason why I'm putting him there is if it does become open, that is a very high percentage shot for a power forward. And also, when he attacks the lane, your power forward is already in the middle to where he can attack the goal to rebound. Instead of him having to come from way over here to the goal to rebound, he's already here. He can attack the goal and rebound once he takes him all the way to the goal. Very simple. When you have your center here, for if he attacks, let me fix this up a little bit. Going off that same play, if your point guard attacks all the way in, and you have your power forward here, your center here, if your defender on your center will commit, if he commits over to try and stop that point guard's attack, a great point guard will make a great pass to your center for an easy layup. That's basically an isolation offense, and all, like I said before, all isolation offense is doing is it's isolating your point guard to take the defender off the dribble to make a play. If you can get your best player, your athletic point guard in the lane, off the dribble, off the isolation, he can make a lot of things happen: passing, shooting, attacking the rim, whatever it takes. Because when he attacks, the defense knows he's good, they're going to commit to him, which opens up passes in the passing lane, opens up a jump shot if they don't commit all out to him, and he can shoot. You can run a lot of things off of isolation offense, including getting the ball out to your shooters. Basically, point guard takes him off the dribble, he beats him. Defender commits all the way in. You kick it out to your shooting guard. If he can shoot, three, whatever. But that's an isolation offense, and that was a 2-3 defense. And that's basically advanced offense and advanced defense.